There was a lot of talk that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry would announce their engagement at the Invictus Games over the weekend. It didn't happen, but that doesn't mean Meghan and Harry are slowing things down at all. Sources close to the couple say Meghan and Harry will get engaged at some point, and they're not letting the stumbling blocks that come with any high-profile relationship get in the way. Many don't realize that from 2011 to 2013, Meghan was married to an actor named Trevor Ingelson. These days, Ingelson is doing most of his work behind the camera, producing a new sitcom inspired in part by his relationship with Meghan. And we're guessing the royals will be none too thrilled by the description of the forthcoming Fox series. Divorce is hard. Sharing custody is harder. Sharing custody with the British royal family when your wife marries a prince, in the unforgiving spotlight of London's tabloid media, is next level, the show's logline reads. Yes, Ingelson is helming a comedy about a guy whose ex marries royalty. Sound a little familiar? To his credit, Ingelson isn't pretending this is all some wild coincidence. Co-producer Dan Farrar says that the concept emerged from a casual conversation in which Ingelson speculated about how complex his life would be if he and Meghan had had children, and he were forced to share custody with a royal. He's also careful to note that Meghan has had no involvement in the project. We're guessing it's gonna stay that way. This isn't the first time that we've seen tabloid drama centered on one of Meghan's exes. Back in July, a rumor began to circulate that Meghan was still dating Corey Vitello when she started hooking up with Harry. Vitello doesn't seem to harbor any ill will toward Markle, but if there was no overlap in the relationships, then Meghan moved on with Harry in a matter of weeks. The royals are reportedly less than thrilled by Meghan's status as a divorcee, but even the most ancient institutions can adapt to modern times, albeit very slowly. It wasn't all that long ago that King Edward VIII was forced to abdicate the throne due to his marriage to a divorced American. But this situation is different for a number of reasons. For one thing, it's extremely unlikely that Harry will ever be king, so there's not as much pressure. Which is good, because we doubt Edward's wife ever blew anyone on 90,210. Just kidding, Meghan.